In the name of God, Kaito, do you accept Asuka as your beloved wife? Kaito, yes, father, I do. Do you accept Kaito as your husband? Asuka, yes, I do. Mama, Mama. A 7-year-old boy came running towards Asuka. A kid? A kid? They have a kid? Before marriage? Let's find out how. Kaito was 27, a computer gaming programmer in Tokyo who used to work for a foreign company outside Japan. He was a night owl. Kaito operated mostly in night shifts, evening 9 pm to sunrise 7 am, and sleep in bright day hours. Because of his upside down schedule, where he worked in night hours and rested in daytime, he started spending most of his time at home, inside his room. Work from home became his obsession. Day by day, his participation in social events was declining. No more parties with friends, very few family gatherings. As a gaming engineer, he began to play more and more video games. Also, he got hooked up to his TV, where he watched movies in his spare time. And whenever he was hungry, he ordered food online. Anything he needed was available at home delivery through internet. Actually, he got addicted to them. In an unknowing way, he had initiated the process of isolating himself from the physical external world. No more verbal participation, not even to his own parents. Gradually, within time period of 3 years, Kaito was totally cut off from the actual outside life. He started feeling loneliness. Mental fatigue made him more uncomfortable. Hollowness in his chest was pulling him down. Self-criticism was the only way. Lack of concentration in work, burnt out feelings of stress all around, uncontrollable crying bouts, high blood pressure, suicidal thoughts. He was drowning in the sea of awful notions. Sadness filled him with misery. Short temperament dragged him towards anger. He stopped putting any smile to his face. Kaito tried to escape the puddle of this horrible feeling by entertaining himself through TV and internet, which played an opposite role and made him more dependent on emails, video game, watching movies online, and mobile phone. As he was feeling more and more pressure from the outside world, he reacted in complete social withdrawal. Trauma started surrounding his life. He was suffering from a mental health condition called Hikikomori. Yes, Hikikomori, in which a person isolates himself from the physical world and thinks that the online virtual reality is the only one to participate in. Excess use of internet, gaming, online shopping, social media put them away from the outside world. Reason for this kind of disorder may be overstress of work, lack of appreciation from others, shortage of self-confidence, poor time management skills. It can be anything. It does not have a fixed pattern. Today in Japan, there are almost 500,000 young people suffering Hikikomori. Kaito was one of them, a lonely man, trapped inside a room, all alone covered with stress and anger. Asuka was a 40-year-old trauma therapist. She had 3 years of experience to her basket. Her job was to provide therapy sessions to young people who were suffering from Hikikomori. Kaito was her current patient, to whom she visited 2 times in a week for almost 2.5 years. Asuka's mission was to bring back Kaito to the real world, to drag him out of the darkness of being alone. She first used to sit outside Kaito's room and try to speak with him, which he totally refused because he was afraid to engage himself in any outside activity. She wrote letters to him and passed them through the threshold of the door. Gently, Kaito allowed her to get inside his room and spoke about social anxiety issues. Then she sympathized Kaito and introduced him back to the physical universe, the real world. Gradually, they began having more and more soft conversations. Well, Asuka was a mother to a 7-year-old boy child. She had lost her husband 3 years back, who died because of Hikikomori. This is the only reason why Asuka chose this low-earning profession of trauma therapist. She didn't want any other person to suffer from loneliness. Asuka was a lady with high positive energy. Her heart was full of empathy. Kaito and Asuka fell in love and decided to marry each other. In time span of 36 months, she lost her 41-year-old husband to loneliness and brought a 27-year young man, Kaito, back to his life and married him. What does this love story explains us? Love is the most powerful weapon in the universe. Love can win wars. Empathy is the way to generate understanding in between two different humans. It's a beautiful abstract feeling, full of emotions. Age differences between Asuka and Kaito didn't matter. Asuka's love and empathy helped Kaito to escape the pathetic life of being alone. Love became the bonding essence to their life. And what we learn from Kaito's life? Any kind of stress is our enemy. Baggage of high workload in the name of responsibility is false. Don't put your children on the cliff of emotional blackmail. Race to be number one at every level of life is wrong. Competition with others will never end. Poor work ethics can destroy your life. Any kind of addiction will make you suffer in the longer term horizon. We must support everyone, especially to our children. Criticism of any kind must be avoided. Moral support is the key to growth. Motivational words are just like magic. Don't stay at home for long. Go for vacations. Enjoy the parties. Now I want you to share the stories of your loneliness in the comments below and what tips and traits you applied to escape the trap of being alone.